Okay, this is a review of my new dust collection system. This is a Grizzly 548. It's a 2 horsepower job. The unit went together really quickly, probably in about 15 minutes. I've got this set up in conjunction with a cyclone that I got from eBay. The website is East Caroga, which I will post below. I've got I took the 3-way unit off the dust collector. I usually have a dust collector tucked in against the wall over here. I just pulled it out so you can see the label. One of the upgrades I did, the only thing I don't like about this dust collector, it only has this one handle right here. So I got a piece of conduit and bent it and put it on with a couple clamps to have this little attachment here. And this allows me not to hug this whole thing while it's turning. Alright, with the cyclone, I hooked this up with a little pulley system here. So the trash can itself is just sitting on a piece of MDF with some wheels. And it's difficult to lift the unit up at the same time that you're pulling the trash can out. So what I did is I hooked up this little block and tackle system here, and all I really need to do is pull down on this rope here, and this whole thing will come right up a couple inches, and that'll allow me to pull the trash can out. And I need to put a bag in the trash can, which I've done already. This particular time I just have it without the bag. The dust collector itself works pretty well. It's here, let me show you how loud it is, or let you hear how loud it is. Now that's rated at about 79 decibels. I was going back and forth with what kind of piping system I was going to use. Ended up getting some components off a website called Blasco, and that came in a couple days. It was relatively easy to put up. I put this whole system in about 3 hours. It's just a relatively short, maybe about 15 feet of pipe. So on this particular part on my lathe, I've got a piece of this flex hose that, depending on the size of the bowl or the turning, I can turn that. And if I'm not using that, obviously going to close the blast gate. Then it goes down a little bit further over here, over to the chop box. The chop box works great. Obviously this is the unit that throws the most amount of sawdust in the shop. Without the, I've got this hooked up to a Festool, right? And that's the little lid that you can buy over at Woodcraft for about 20 bucks. All right. So the filters on the Festool unit are expensive. With this thing, you really don't need to get the filters. I would say the Festool vacuum sucks up probably about 90% of the dust. This little attachment with the trash can works really good, getting the other 10% or so. Works great. Here it is from the other side. What I haven't figured out yet really is how to, when I'm doing angle cuts, but quite honestly I don't use angle cuts very much. Most of the time I do those right on the table saw, so for the most part this is going to serve me well. And then from here it comes over, and I've got a piece of flex hose going over to my Grizzly table saw. That works okay. I wish there was a little bit more suction this far away. It's really only about 20 feet. I wish it had more suction right here, but that's just the way it is. I have to clean out a little bit more than I would want. But other than that, that's kind of a view of that part of the shop. Got some more dust collection capability there with the airborne. And then the big dust cleaner here is with this shop vac. This is a garage. So I'll get the big stuff up with the broom or the vacuum cleaning dust collection systems, and anything else I can just blow out with the little blower there. So, hope you like it. This is my first video. Take it easy. See you later.